Monday. What's going on? What's going on?
We smell like food. It must be your pants.
What's up, everyone? It's Lee here, the rental guy, and welcome to off-season in Canada. Here's my party rental shop. Let's get into it. Well, if you're looking for videos on how business life really is, you've come to the right place. This is my shop. I've arrived here before my wife. My wife does the admin stuff, and then she also kind of runs the front end and makes sure that all the front end labor gets done. So I've got a computer at home here, and it has my CAD program on it. And well, I hate bringing my laptop with me, so I actually remote access this computer from the office so that I can design CADs at work and keep this one at home.
Hello, Party Rentals.
My wife does the admin stuff, and then she also kind of runs the front end and makes sure that all the front end labor gets done. Front end labor is linens, dishes, flowers, things that need meticulous wrapping. So this is kind of her area. This is the front end, and my area is the back. And then we meet in the middle in the office, and we both do quotes.
We smell like food. It must be your pants.
That's what's going on Monday. And we both do quotes. I do more of the tent quotes, and she does, you know, the other little quotes, the day-to-day phone calls, but she also does, you know, the QuickBooks, the stuff to send to the accountant, and all the little things. I mean, she is the one who made sure we had a garbage placed here from the garbage company when we moved in. She covers the things that my brain just forgets to remember. So front end of the shop, definitely some wedding vibes. People come in here to see flowers, to see dishes, to see linen samples. That's about it. Other than that, most of it's on the website. Back here, we press the linens, and then we take them to the washing area, and we store the concession stuff. Just spraying them with some shout gel.
Yeah, this is not wax.
What is it?
I don't know. It's like softening though.
Oh, gross.
Everything is gross. Fucking nasty. Look at these.
Okay, well, if the stains don't come out, we'll just pitch them, and then we'll buy new ones.
Yeah.
So, going up the stairs here, you'll go to our AV Tinker Room and just our offices. In the AV Tinker Room is where we test the electronics, we fix things. There's a table here where we can do repair on lighting. We package the uplights. This is basically the place where we can plug something in, test it out. Something needs to be plugged into a TV, a microphone needs to be checked. There's a speaker on standby, there's a TV on standby, there's a plug-in near in this area so we can test things out. Just pulling tape off the uplights. People and their damn tape, eh? Today we're going to test out the Retro Shooter Game House of the Dead 2 on a 1x2 TV setup. So I've got this video wall adapter right here hooked up to the Retro Shooter arcade system with the light guns. So okay, I officially suck at this game. So this week has been the combination of pretty dead, actually very dead. The numbers, we've got under $1,000 of active work that's currently rented out right now. That is items like fog machine, karaoke machine.
Yeah, see, this is fun. I'm by myself and this is fun. Come on, come on.
Popcorn machines, 10 chairs, marry me sign, love sign, wine glasses, dessert plates, you know, stuff like that is currently out. Through the week, we had one corporate order for a bunch of chairs and some champagne glasses with custom delivery, and then they added more. So that added like another, like $700 onto the order. And so Stripe tells me that we're making about $3,700 this week, or that's how much it came in. And then there was also prepayments from like checks and e-transfers, which was about $1,500. So the week is looking around $4,000, even though we did absolutely nothing. And so this is the nice thing about the weeks is, yeah, you may not be fulfilling work, but you're definitely getting deposits in for things, and you're able to give people more attention on quotes so that you can score those big gigs so that you can fulfill the work during the summer. So, okay, let's head back downstairs and I'll quickly show you the warehouse. This is the warehouse. Anyone who owns a party rental warehouse, try to ask them to see it. It'll never be clean. I don't think it'll be clean unless you are so organized all the time, which we're all working towards, but it's a very hard thing. Anyways, right there, we've got dirty laundry. We wash our laundry there. We've got sinks there, glass washers, and then we just keep our stuff in here. So we've got dishes, we've got glassware, and all sorts of linens and all that stuff in this area. Coming forward this area, we've just got the rackings. All that's in this area, as far as the eye can see, is tents, tables, chairs, flooring, all that big stuff. And that's our out bay where we give the customers their stuff and load our trucks up. So on Monday, I did a bunch of takebacks. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I did nothing. So on weeks like this, it's very important for someone, me at this size, because then I can focus on these quotes, making them absolutely perfect and stunning so that customers are justified for the big amounts that they want to spend. So I've been working on CAD design. I've been working a lot on CAD designs. So this week, actually my last vlog, I was talking about, you know, making designs in Party CAD and, you know, the global truss and all this. And, you know, I mentioned that I was looking for a different software. And then Marvin's Rentals, Kyle from Marvin's Rentals, left a comment on the video basically saying, hey, like, we're doing Merri as software, M-E-R-R-I, and maybe you should check it out. And so I started diving into it, and my mind is blown, my world has changed. I'm going to explain how. Okay, so I've really been messing with, you know, how I've been doing quotes, and now that I have Merri, I've implemented it with my website and my quote process. So this is what one of my 10 quotes currently looks like. Okay, so you've heard me talk about Party CAD quite a bit, but I was recommended Merri, and this is the new program that I'm using to design tents for my customers and so much more. I'm going to be playing around with it for weeks and weeks and weeks. This is a quote from a client. They wanted like rose gold on 6-foot tables with green, you know, place settings, and I'm able to like add all this stuff in and add custom items that I own in. And just looking at it, when you picture it, it's like, oh, there's so much missing in this. So I feel like I'm going to be able to propose things that need to be added for the clients just by this. You know, and it gives them a dashboard so that they can see their design and, you know, envision it. And I feel like I'm going to be a step ahead doing this. So like, for instance, you can see how you're going to map out the lightings just by dragging it and showing what the hang is, and then it shows you how much lighting you need for this project, and you can basically figure out your plug-in points. So I went from there to there to there to there to there. That's one plug-in point. And then I went from there to there to there to there to there. That's another plug-in point, so you'll need 2 there, and then there will be a third right there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then across that section you plug in there. So you know that you could just have 3 plug-in points in the tent, and it shows you exactly how many feet of lighting. So for this, all this together is roughly 265 feet of lighting. So I just need to charge per foot for the lighting, and I know how much I need to bring for the event, and that's 265 feet of lighting. So makes it super simple to quote and figure out and be accurate with. So I wanted 1 foot drop, and this is what it looks like inside the tent. So we'll just go to the 3D view, and then bam, we can back it up. game changer for professionalism. They can see their linens, they can see you know, their place settings down to the color with the charger plates that they ordered. They can see, oh, that dance floor is way too small, so that when I recommend them a bigger size dance floor, then they're gonna be like, oh yeah. And then also I could tell them, like, you don't want 6-foot tables, you want round tables, and you want a head table, and then we can spice it up, right? So doing a tent quote, I've got all the items added here in Booqable, and then I've also put them into the tent CAD, and they have a specialized tent website that goes over their items so that they can see it, they can compare it to their invoice, and then we can move on to the next step, which is, do you need anything changed around? Do you need setup of certain items? Do you like how it looks? Blah, 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 blah. It's almost like the program's being an event planner for us. Also, you know, giving them a quote. Well, we don't really like charging out-of-town fees. We just like charging out-of-town fees when it's an inconvenience. If it's still within 35, 40 minutes, we want to put that cost on there because it costs a lot, but it's not going to kill us to travel some guys out there because it doesn't waste a whole day. Yeah, it's 40 minutes each way, which is 2 hours. Anything under, you know, 2 hours worth of travel a day, what we do is we say that we can waive the delivery cost, assuming that they, you know, seal this booking within 30 days, right? And it's incentive. If they book within 30 days, then they're going to save on this order $416 that it would normally cost on for delivery. And then we still make the cost for regular delivery, so that's 2 times $250. You know, I hate giving deals to people, but sometimes, you know, it just makes sense to give a deal in the off season. So I don't want to advertise it on the website, but when someone reaches out for a quote and, you know, it's the first event for that date, like, yeah, I know it's in prime season, it's July 20th, I'll be booked solid. But if this person gets their slot in first, to know that we have work for that date, I've got a few things that I want to offer just as promos. So, you know, if they book within the next 30 days, then we'll promo the $416 kilometer charge. If their booking reaches $5,000 before taxes, they're eligible for one of the free items, which would be a triangle arch, circle arch, or a projector. If they add enough items to reach $10,000 before taxes, well, then they could have a photo booth, a 30-foot head table backdrop, a ceremony audio package, or a 10 uplight package. I don't know, just stuff like that, right? You know, it gives them incentive. Oh, you know, I book, they give me a freebie for, you know, $100. Or if I get my booking up to double, well, there's a $200-300 add-on freebie there. So one thing about growing bigger and raising your prices is that you're not going to get as many of these quotes of people booking. So, I mean, doing better, more elaborate quotes will definitely bring in big ticket customers, but there will also be customers that have unrealistic expectations. And so, you know, they want everything in the sky, and then you take all this time to give them a quote and all this time, and then either they never call you, which is fine because you shouldn't dwell on that stuff, or they dial it down, they dial it way back. And, you know, for every one of these big quotes, I feel like there's 8 people who dial it back. But that's just the name of the game, right? You want to get the work, and sometimes it's hard to judge a customer, or for me anyways, especially someone at a growing stage. So I've noticed this as, you know, a growing pain doing quotes. When my prices were a little bit lower, everyone would always book. It would be a lot easier, but we don't have to be as busy to make the same amount, if not more money, because our totals are currently over what they were last year. Anyways, everyone, that's the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it this week. Stay tuned for more vlogs every week. I post these every weekend, so you'll be able to see me as I go weekly, and I talk transparency about everything. And yeah, follow me through this journey, and hopefully you're doing the same thing or inspired to do the same thing. And if you are and you enjoyed this, click into one of these videos here. We've got vlogs there, just, you know, some of our past vlogs. So anyways, thanks for watching. As always, you stay classy. We'll see you on the next one. Click the video. Come on, click the video.